see any of you. All right. Yeah, I'm just making some models. How's it going, man? Just gotta make some upgrades for some cameramen. If this, my God, my thing loves to crash. I can't type backspace. Okay. All right, there we go. Everything's fixed now. Should be all normal. Everything's working out fine here. First, we need to fix his suit. I think 3 is the best. 2 is the best one. There we go. Yeah. Let's get combine. Still mapping. Okay, that now it's just weird. There you go. I can put that on his back. Hope everyone's having a good day here. Um, I am just making the whole back of the cameraman. Gotta make his jetpack. My goal here is to make a few models that I can use the rest of the series. Canon. That's a little big. Okay. Start from flashbang you guys, or it's not flashbang, but if I flash in between screens real fast, that's just me checking back and forth. Now all I need to do is work on this until, well, he's armored. This is one of the new models too. The suit is much more detailed this time. This is the one that I forgot, but though it's the new models that they use net that the actual creator uses in episode 69-70. It looks way more detailed than the original suits. They don't have a brown variant yet, so I can't really change it. All right, let's go and add override material. Animation set. Materials. Where's his neck? I can't find his neck. That's the biggest issue in history. Hmm. His eyes are you can change the color of his eyes, but yet you can't change the color of his neck. That's fair. You got them beats. Get the beats on. Okay, that doesn't look right. Okay, so just move it down a little deeper. There we go. Headphones are on correctly. Now all I need to do is get his lens on. Ta-da. Perfect. Literally nothing wrong with it. this on here. And you'll be all good. At least for this first model. There we go. We just lock the rest of these in place, and that's one model down. 2 quintillion more to go. All right, next one. I don't know what I can't read that. It's blocked by the icons. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Let me just go through my. God. Okay. Oh my God. And now we have make the next model. All right. Now. Okay. If you're ever wondering how they were made, this is how I make every single one, every custom model. This is good afternoon, good sir. It's good to have you again. It's good to have you here. How are you doing? Oh wow, my computer's already about to blow up. Doo-dum. Hope you enjoy your time here. I am right now just working on every single model I can, seeing how much I can make before the next episode needs to come out, because I need as many models as I can make. Okay. Let me just lock the root transform there. So now every time it moves, yeah, there we go. Moves perfectly fine. Okay. Next step. We gotta change this color to fit. course, I could just make it like a basic like the actual color. It's supposed to be like this, but I could change it up. What do you think? Where? Hey, how's it going, man? Just setting up my models. All I'm basically trying to do right now is get as many models as I can for the series. So yeah, yeah, I might need to change that too. Oh wait, is my audio even working? Okay, wait. Is it working? I gotta test this. No, oh. No. Oh my god. I thought it straight just wasn't working. You know what? Okay. Whoopsie daisies. Am I coming through all right, or is it like literal garbage? I don't know why my mic is quiet. That's something you might need to stand by with. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can fix that. Wait. Let me just. Okay, how about that? Just give a minute. How about that? Just give a minute. Okay. That helps a lot. Good afternoon, everyone. Finally good to join the people. All right. So, well, that thing, yeah, okay. I was wondering what was going on with the audio. All right. Now I can actually work properly. I had toned down because there's a lot of background noises. Now you guys actually get to see the magic happen behind the scenes. Now I'm not gonna show the entire. I'm not gonna show the saves for the actual main thing, of course, because that is something that I'm still working on, and that's gonna be. I hope you guys are gonna like. But right now, I'm just making models, as many as I can. Once I finish making like 10 models, that should be good enough, and maybe I might reveal one of the things I'm planning. Though there is one thing with the planning, is it's gonna be a massive spoiler. It was only supposed to be shown on episode 7, but I enjoyed the working on it. I was thinking about why not. Now, if you're wondering, I'm going to tell you before, it's a new race. Now, I'm not going to say what it is yet, but it is gonna be amazing. At least I hope so. That's what I hope. So let's just get all these done real quick. If I can find it. There we go. Okay. Next model. Human. Come on. Where are you? All right. Mainly these are just going to be random models. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to be working on the other one right after this, after I make all the models. Freaking part 2, I'm trying to make it at least 2 minutes longer. It's still in the animating phase because it's going to be jumping between maps. The whole situation is because that map that I'm using for it, it's just gonna be whatchamacallit, it's gonna be freaking, it's way too small. Like, if you actually paid attention enough, you would actually notice, if you looked at the very end, paying attention to the end specifically, you would see there was just a giant open void at the end of the road. Now, the only way I see that is it's a very big countermeasure to that. You can't even I can't even do anything about it. I've tried to cover up with roads and stuff, but just nothing. I can't find road models anywhere. That's the most annoying part. But yeah, I'm working on it. It should be finished in like 2 days. That is if I put everything into it. Okay, root transform. Looks done with life. Head scale a little higher. Okay, now that looks like a normal guy. Don't worry, it's fine. The whole thing was freaking, the biggest issue right now is the bugs, since everyone knows for a fact that Source Filmmaker isn't the most stable. Yeah, you ever think of it, ever see a delay on my thing? 9 times out of 10 it's because I've encountered an entire breaking bug. Like, here's one that I remember. You want to know why the episode 4 was so short at the end and so rapid? It's because for some reason, entire random reason, the characters would just teleport to the entire other side of the map for no apparent reason. There was no fix to it. I had to merge everything in a few seconds. I actually plan to remaster most of the series after the season start, because every 5 episodes it's going to be considered a season. I plan to get all the episodes while I work on season 2. I'm going to start season 1 working over it, kind of, if I have time for it. That's what I'm going to do. But yeah, there is something just uncanny about his eyes right now. It's staring into my soul. That's when I'd put on a spoiler. Now, what you want to do, here's what you'd want to do. You'd want to go, once you get like the SFM Flex unlocker, get that, then unlock it, patch it through. Then you can do some really crazy stuff. Like, for example, let me find his lower face. Smile. You can now, where's the smile? There we go. Show me them pearly whites, pal. There we go. He is a very happy guy. Now, if I'm not wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong, but I believe you can do this for infinity. Just make it worse and worse and worse. There, I mean, look at that. His clenchers are there. And now I need to spend that whole time getting him right back perfectly. Because about here is when usually the smiling stops for the actual models. Yeah, that something tells me that ain't the right one. There we go. I hope so. Like, man, you realize how much hype has been around him? I almost want to. I think that he will. That's what I'm hope happens. It's like I'm thinking. I see those shadows. People keep saying that he's gonna come back. I really hope he does, because I mean, he would be a very awesome opponent if he did actually enter his villain arc on that one. I've seen, but yeah, most of the old characters coming back. I mean, come on, even the DJ came back. At that point, any character should that's older than like. I mean, he's been around since the beginning. At least that's what I believe. People say otherwise because he wasn't wearing the same tie. But I believe so. Oh, hello. How's your day going, man? Yeah, Mafia. Yeah, even the vacuum toilet. Yeah, I wouldn't call that Astro new exactly. If you watched Elite's video, he said he was the same as the one back in episode 60, the jailer one, whatever he called it. I firmly believe that he would just appear in. I sincerely hope that if he isn't an evil one, I hope he just has like truckload of upgrades on him. If he doesn't come back as like a villain, because I mean, him coming back like that. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was him exactly. I mean, it definitely looked like the ghosts were there, but I mean, that would be actually pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool way to reintroduce him back. Him just appearing in there the moment the lights go off. I don't know if exactly it is him, but that would be pretty cool if it was him. Because I mean, you'll never know until like either the place lit it back up. Huh. Right, sorry, I didn't see anything else. Okay. Let me just add an override material. All right, let's make him look armored, because I need more armored ones. I did not know how to change the colors originally. Like, that's why every one of them was like the normal land ones. I forgot entirely how to change it. Now, yeah, now all I need to do is change it to something bright. Like, look, use salmon. I sincerely hope that he does come back, but knowing how fast DJ got thrown halfway across the planet, he's not he's not afraid to throw out new characters. Blue. He's not afraid to throw out characters that came back. Though, if you must know that DJ didn't technically explode. If you listened, he listened closely. He did not explode on impact when he got thrown, so he probably did not even die. Get a nice gray in there, at least to make it look somewhat armored. I'm mainly doing this because I have hit 400 subscribers right now. And I mean, goodness me. Here's something to think about. About nearly 3 weeks ago, back on December 25th, I had 38 to 50, and I've grown like this. So, thank you. That is amazing. Okay, what's the combine wall? Okay, yeah, there we go. No, not that. Okay. Now the wall cluster looks good, but I need it in reverse like that. Yeah. Then I'll shrink it down really small and put it in like his front. Such a shame. He'll probably get killed in one hit anyway. You know, I might just do it to him. I'm armoring him up just so he can have that happen to him. Surprised my source Filmmaker hasn't just completely closed itself. Usually it does by now. Now, I may have seen the original troll leaks again. The first ones for episode 60. Yeah, I saw those again, and it gave me an idea. Yeah, you know what? Now all I need to do is add this. Now, he looks way too happy. He looks like he had something on up his sleeve. Up his alleged sleeve. All right. Just need to lock that on to him. The biggest point about doing it this way, the one thing I really hate about this making the models is because when I import them, they don't automatically come locked into all their parts. I don't like having to lock them all back up, especially while I'm working on all the other models in there, because it just clogs up the whole thing here. Now, tank. That's freaking gas tank. Do it. Okay, apparently. No, they don't have anything. Yeah, these models are. Yeah, I got these off of packs.
That's the
Freaking explosive. There we go. Explosive barrel. Oh. When we start in the Mediterranean Alliance, he won't be infected. Most likely have a red glow like a plunger. Yeah, I think that he would. He would definitely have most of the things, but if he would, I wouldn't really think he'd work for the other side either. I think he would be more like a nomad. If you think about it, I mean, why would they suddenly just give him all the upgrades he needs? I mean, he's only killed and destroyed everything they ever held dear. He would most certainly be one of those random people that would randomly appear, have no alliance on it, and kill both sides at the same time. He would probably he'd probably like build some sort of reputation. Maybe even who knows, maybe even abandoned cameramen would join him on his fights. Like if you think about it, he would just show up sometimes. Of course, he'd probably have most of the abilities. He'd probably steal it off of corpses, to be entirely honest. He'd steal the abilities off of people, dead bodies. Then he'd go over and use them against them. What I think he would look like is a little different than you would think. I would think he'd have a lot of abilities. He would definitely have his jetpack and his red glow in it, like Plunger Cameron. But if you think about it, he would probably have like a miniature TV in his lens that he can use the red beam on. He could probably use his red beam on it. He could probably use all hypnosis effects. He'd probably also have two speakers mounted on either side of his head. And he'd probably do what Speakerwoman did. He'd probably be able to launch knives back or any fire or any projectile. But that's just what I would think he'd look like. He'd definitely be way more powerful than if because he is a cameraman. They are known to be inventive when it comes to dire situations. He definitely wouldn't be controlled though. If they got control, it would be over. Anyway, back in episode 55, acid appeared, but there was no toilets near. So how do toilets know weakness of Titans? Did Brown Karen tell them? I'm not exactly sure on that one. I mean, acid. I don't know if acid was really. I guess it could have been either him or it could be a borderline shot in the dark. But you have to remember, on episode 55, he didn't technically betray them yet. I mean, he didn't cross that line. It happened in 57. So, I mean, that's like, because, I mean, there would be no real point for him to turn his back. I mean, the only time that he really did that was on episode 57. And he didn't. I'm guessing that nobody really told them. I'm guessing they just flew out there for no reason. I'm not saying that he didn't. I'm just saying that why would he do that early? I mean, he wouldn't be a traitor at that point. I mean, he was still pretty loyal on that one. He was fighting by his side. He had friends with him and everything. I mean, he'd practically sentencing his friends to die for no reason. But I think the acid was probably trial and error on them. Like, I mean, they used everything on them. They've already tried using projectiles. They've used explosives. I mean, it was about time they were going to use chemicals. But yeah, I like to believe that he would definitely overpower a lot of them. I could definitely see him killing like a whole group of them together, whole group of cameramen together. Yes, I can handle that. Okay, there we go. But yeah, as for the skibbities, I don't exactly think they would probably have figured it out enough. I'm still borderline on the lines that the TV people are not what they seem. I like to think they're opportunists on the thing. They definitely see who's winning and they side with the person that's winning or has the most potential to win. All right. So this one, I have no idea what I'm going to call you. You monstrosity. Yeah. All right. This is model number 3. So we need model number 4. What should I make this model of? Here, go ahead. If you're not typing something already, you can go ahead and tell me what model I should make next. Because after this one, I'm probably gonna freaking not get off. I'm probably I'm gonna show you one of your. Oh, yes, this is my real voice, and he took the duffel bag. Oh, and you're probably asking that because you see the voice mod. I'm just using the voice enhancer. I use it for audio. I use it for so my sound reduction. But yeah, ow, my neck. Okay. Any ideas for any other models? Anyone? I'll make anything pretty much. I'd be hyped. I probably would be as hyped as I can't talk today. All right. It'd probably be the most excited I've been in a while because I think the most excited I've seen is when the most reactive I've been is when I saw episode 65 happen. And the other one was when Titan Speaker Man actually popped off out of nowhere. That one was impressive because he is one of my favorite characters. And he might. I'm not saying that he won't. I'm not saying that he will, but I guarantee you, at least he might in the recent comebacks. Because I mean, they're all together. TV woman's there. Everyone's there. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, I think he will return on episode. If the latest I think he will, the latest I think he will appear is on like 73. That's a personal time thing, I think, because it gives him enough time to get through the main point of the series just long enough for the next big thing to appear, making it a reasonable adjustment. Like they kill off all the big guys, boom, next big guy appears. That's how it would make sense. It adds up way more. I've been having issues with this guy right here. All right, I try to spawn him in. He's transparent. I'm thinking if I should just show you what I've been working on. Let me see here. You want to see this guy? This model right here, I spent, well, not too long on it, but he did take a bit. Here we go. Done. Make sure lighting's enabled. Okay. Done. 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 Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Big reveal. It's a microwave. So ta-da, you got yourselves a microwave. That just consider that a live stream leak just for you guys. He is one of the shortest, but I tried to make this model fighting through crashes, so that one was the best. Oh, and hang on, wait, I can just straight up show you the brown cameraman model. Might as well show you because I mean, it's not like that's a big deal. I mean, you've seen it already. Here we go. And yes, I do like using this cannon. Now, his tie is weird. It's weirdly glitched. I'm trying to figure out how to fix it, but his tie glitches inside of his torso, and I can't get it out. Like, I mean, I could probably fix his tie color real quick. I think it's 11. No, not 11. 10? Yeah, see, I play a guessing game every 5 seconds when it comes to this tie. Some parts of me that are kind of thankful that doesn't work. Because who made the villain arc meme? I don't know actually. I think it was just a few people. I don't know exactly who, but if I were to guess, I think it was just straight up 3 people got together and decided that they wanted to they made some edits about it. They saw Brown Aaron, said he was treated unfairly, and I guess a lot of people went all in for that one. I think it got so popular because I think it's just because they really want to see it in the actual series, so they kind of support it. All right. See you later, man. Hmm. 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 Okay, now I'm not doing that. Listen, I've already shown you a ton. I'm not gonna show that one there. My God, my neck is cramping. Well, hmm, hmm. Yeah, I might, I might have to go for tonight. My neck is killing me. But I do thank you for viewing.